Has all the magic gone out of Disney World? No, it hasn't, despite my last video. Today, I'm going to take you through some ideas that is going to totally put the magic back into your Disney World vacation, especially on those really tough days. Need some help finding magic on your Disney World trip? Are things not going quite according to plan? In my last video, I would have led you to believe that there's no magic left and everything is doom and gloom. It's not true. There is still magic around. We found magic in Disney World, and today I'm going to take you through some of my ideas on how to make your day better and how our day was made better just by doing things a little bit differently, and none of them need Genie Plus. So let's dive into it. Number one is PhotoPass and magic shots. You can find PhotoPass photographers all over the parks. There's even a centre in Disney Springs. These can be so much fun, and I'm going to stick in some examples of ours. We had such an incredible time with Lauren in Galaxy's Edge. No, I did not pay $200 for lightsabers, but she had some there. We were able to pose as a family. We had such a great time with her. Also in Epcot, you'll find some in Japan. The popular one right now for the 50th is blowing confetti. And if they say, put your hand out like this and look like you're going to blow, you're going to get a shot like this. PhotoPass photographers, as I said, are everywhere. Yes, you see them on Main Street and you'll see lines like this. You're like, not doing that. Look out for them. They're hidden everywhere. There was some great shots up Sunset Boulevard in the studios, in Pandora at Animal Kingdom. Often you'll find things hidden in your photos. Play about with them. Have a family session. Once you've paid for PhotoPass once, you're covered for your whole vacation. And I've always loved what they do. You might not love them all, but I do think it's a lot of fun. Number two, go to the parks in the evenings. So I've got this theory, I've been thinking about it more and more and since I made my last video. And Genie Plus, where people are booking it, it's because you want to get your money's worth. Everyone is heading to the parks in the mornings. Those mornings become very, very busy. By the time the evenings come around, Genie Plus windows have kind of run out, and we found some waits that were really misleading. For instance, Toy Story Mania had a 50-minute posted wait. We waited about half an hour. Rise of the Resistance, where in the day you'll see the line going backwards and forwards like this, go in the evening and you're likely to get on in under an hour, which I know seems long, but for that ride it's not. Very end of the night, I think it was 5 minutes to 10, and you can still get in until the official park closing. Well, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train had a posted wait of 45 minutes. We were on in 12. Not only the shorter waits, those parks are gorgeous in the evenings. There is a way that they light them that is incredible. From Cinderella Castle lit up, the lights of Tower of Terror. Don't forget Epcot right now, Spaceship Earth is lit up. All 4 beacons, considered beacons, are lit up for the 50th anniversary. So go check them out. Sit, just enjoy those lights and enjoy those reduced wait times. Coming on to Magic Kingdom at night, another way that you will feel magic and you'll feel kind of some exclusive club. Watch the fireworks from somewhere other than Main Street. It's allowed. You do not have to stand on Main Street with the masses. Frontierland is one spot I know that people have watched, but the magical one, and I'm going to post a photo, is behind Cinderella Castle. Then the carousel in Fantasyland. The fireworks are going right over your head. You'd be surprised where those bursts come from. They're not coming from directly behind the castle. It's a bit further back. And when you see them whizzing over your head and you can move, it gives it something else. So if you've got a couple of nights, yeah, if you've never seen them, do stand on Main Street, do try and see those projections on the castle. Otherwise, step back, watch them from somewhere else. It's worth it, and you will feel like a VIP superstar getting this other view. I'm going to stick with the parks at night, and I'm going to talk about Pandora. Now, Pandora, I've given its own point because it's more than just visiting a park at night. I mean, yeah, it is. But Pandora at night is an experience all on its own. My favourite magical thing to do, and actually my favourite even activity in the whole of Walt Disney World, is to grab a night blossom from Pongu Pongu, which is the little snack bar in Pandora, and then find a seat. It's normally part of Rockwork or something, just at sunset, and watch Pandora start to glow. It makes me emotional, actually. It means that much to me. It's so funny. Seeing the bioluminescence, seeing the plants, listen for the sounds of all the animal life in Pandora at night. It is glowing and living. See, this is the good job Disney's done. I'm going, it's living. See Pandora at night. Just do it. Just go down there. Just do it. Just make a time. You'll feel less stressed too. It's very calming and cathartic. Following on from Pandora and that quiet calm, I'm going to talk about some quiet spots. If you are in the park and it feels like crowd hell, there are some brilliant quiet spots to try. Now, particularly in Epcot World Showcase. I thought long and hard about giving you these spots because they're my personal favourites. And if I find them crowded, I'm going to be really upset. So my favourite spot to go to in the middle of the day, or when it's hot, or when I can't stand it anymore, Japan Pavilion. Now, there are a couple of brilliant spots. My top pick used to be the gardens. When you came into the pavilion, you got the big pagoda. Take a left up the bridge and there's this little garden, plenty of tables and chairs. This seems to have got busier over the years, so don't despair. Go back past that and you've got the quick service restaurant. Around the edge of it, if you look, there's plenty of ledging you can sit on. But my number one pick in Japan, I love this spot so much. No one bothers me up there. So when you enter the pavilion, look to the right, you've got Mitsukoshi department store. There's stairs up, and these are the stairs for the restaurants. Go up those stairs, take a right, go around the corner. Again, you can sit there on this ledging. You have this stunning view across World Showcase Lagoon, through the Japan Gate to Spaceship Earth. You can see the drummers from up there. Drummers they're not my thing. But no, that's my favourite spot. Other top spots in Epcot World Showcase, Morocco. When you enter the pavilion, take a left, the bathhouse. This gorgeous mosaiced place. Hardly anyone goes in there. It's cool. You can sit in there. It's beautiful. And right now there's less going on in Morocco. Explore the back, explore the back. In Norway, that little church with the carvings outside of Loki, I believe, or it's Thor. Traditional Viking style, not the Avengers. Go in there, no one's in there. In the United Kingdom, go to the back of the pavilion. There's a square back there. You'll find seating there. Nice quiet spot. Again, go to the back of the Canada Pavilion. You won't find many people up there. You've got a fantastic waterfall. I guess what I'm saying is when you're in World Showcase, go to the back of the pavilions. Ignore the main promenade. Head to the backs. Find those quiet spots. You're going to feel so much more chilled. Okay, this idea, well, in my last video I was saying about the hell of mobile order with food, and while I still stand by that point, I do think that sometimes it's worth grabbing food. You've got to eat anyway, right? Grab your food in the Magic Kingdom and take it to the hub and camp out on the hub grass and have a hub picnic. Let me tell you why this spot is so great, okay? You're eating not in a crowded canteen environment with tables and chairs anyway. You have space. The hub grass really isn't that busy in the day. You've got a view of Cinderella Castle while you're eating. A cavalcade might go by. You're going to be able to see that from the hub grass. The band might march by. You've got the music of Main Street. You've maybe got a piano player from Casey's Corner. Go have a hub picnic. It's a blast. Can you tell all of these points are about being relaxed at Disney? You are still having fun in the Disney magic. You're just less stressed. Next thing I'm going to talk about isn't in the parks at all, but it is going to require a trip to Disney Springs. Most people aren't staying at a resort linked to Disney Springs by boat. You don't need to be. Go down to Disney Springs and take a boat. Your options are Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, Port Orleans Riverside and Port Orleans French Quarter. Take the boat ride. It's free to do. Anybody can do it. My top pick would be French Quarter. Get off at French Quarter, go find Scat Cat's Lounge and order beignets. If you've never visited French Quarter, you don't know what you're missing. It is such a charming resort. I recently stayed there. Those beignets, they're worth the trip. And people do, those in the know, make that pilgrimage to go get those beignets, and they're Mickey shaped. Yum. Tiana would approve. While we're talking out the parks, do you know how many things you can do outside the parks? Now again, I'll stress, you don't need to stay at a Disney resort to go and do these. Here's just a couple of ideas for you. Mini golf would be one. There is a Winter Summerland course near Blizzard Beach Water Park. You can go there, you can park for free. Don't worry if Blizzard Beach is closed, the mini golf is still going to be open. The other one is Fantasia Gardens. I had to think then, Fantasia Gardens. It's a very interactive musical kind of course, and you can find it attached to the Swan and Dolphin, which is at the backside of Epcot in those resorts. Another thing you can do out of the parks, and we just did it, and magic, take a carriage ride. Oh my gosh, would you look at this? It is so beautiful. Carriage rides go from French Quarter. I know they're also over at Fort Wilderness. And you just get your own private little trip around the resort. I get princess vibes. I get this insatiable urge to be waving at people as I pass in the carriage. I can't help it. And the kids are all waving at you. It's irresistible. So if you've ever dreamed of being Cinderella in a carriage, go do this. You also learn a little bit about the horses. It's really fun and it's different. It does need to be booked in advance. Obviously I was staying there and they'd only just started up again, so I was able to go to concierge and book in luckily for that night. Very, very lucky. Another thought while you are at the resorts or once you visit the resorts, in the evenings, just about every resort now will be have a campfire for toasting marshmallows and making s'mores. You just buy a small kit, it's like $8 or something, pretty good. And they will have outdoor movies. So take a blanket, not everyone has a blanket on vacation, okay, take a pool towel, something to sit on, watch a movie. You will be able to check with the resort what time that movie starts, what's on that week. Every resort has a schedule, so check it out. It's a lot of fun. Okay, we're up to item 11. We're going to talk about dining. I'm talking about table service dining, sitting down. Again, it's across the resorts, it's in all 4 parks. It is expensive, I grant you, but it is a chance to take time out from your day. Now, I booked a lot of lunches while I was there, and I'll tell you why. 1, most of the time it's the same menu and it's cheaper than dinner. 2, you're getting out of the sun at the hottest part of the day. 3, your legs and feet are getting a rest when they probably need it most. The theming at some of these is fantastic. Some of them involve characters. We had such a great time at the Garden Grill. I love the nose wiggle. You're sniffing so cute. I see you. I see you. I loved it. So have a look what's available. Next, we're going to talk about characters. Now, at the moment, time of filming, there was still plenty of characters out and about, and there was no line involved. Hollywood Studios was particularly good for this. Outside Hollywood Brown Derby, you might see Chip and Dale, you might see Donald Duck. There was characters dotted about all over Disney World in random spaces. Daisy Duck and Minnie Mouse both now have their spots out in Epcot. Pluto can be found around. Goofy and Max can be found around. There's no lines. So basically they're in their fenced off area, and you just go up to the fence and interact with them. It's a much more efficient way actually of seeing characters than there was before. Yes, you can't hug them right now, and I'm sorry for that. I'm hopeful it will come back soon. Sometimes they're doing magical things, like for instance, outside the Imagination Pavilion in Epcot, you'll often see Pooh Bear with his butterfly net, trying to catch those butterflies. Also, and I really shouldn't give this one away, but let's give Mickey some love. The Imagination Pavilion, you'll see the main entrance for Figment. If you look to the left, there is a staircase. It's where people come out the ride. Pixar Film Festival. Go in there and Mickey Mouse is meeting in there. Now, it's still not been widely publicised. I went in, there was nobody with Mickey Mouse. Imagine having Mickey all to yourself. We did. So go check it out before it's too late. But characters can lift your whole day, just seeing them popping up. And now with Magic Kingdom having cavalcades and the parade has just come back. Hallelujah! The new Adventure Friends cavalcade, I'm sure that's not its proper name. Oh, it's so great. It's so great. 30 characters. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm probably going to, because I'm going to put in a little clip. Is it me, or is a wave from a character just makes your whole day? Just makes your whole day. Hi Mickey, hi Mickey. Chip and Dale, what are you up to now? I just love them. Just love them. I've saved this one for last because in a way it's the most magical of all. The backbone of magic at Disney World, I'm giving top award to the cast members. Let's give the cast members a round of applause. They make the magic every single day. I love those cast members. So my top tip is talk to the cast members. Now that might sound crazy. Obviously you're not going to have a chat about your grocery shopping or anything like that. But when given the chance, take the time to say thank you so much for doing your job. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for creating magic for us. It goes a very, very long way with them because people either ignore them or complain. Hearing something nice or letting them know that they've impacted your day, it makes such a difference. I have had such wonderful interactions with cast members over the day, or I've shared a story, or maybe I hold them up from their jobs too much. In the app, you can find a section now for cast member compliments, and you can go in there, let them know where they were working, note their name tag, what their name was, and if you can note their hometown, which is on their badge, it helps Disney identify who they were, and you can say why they made magic for you that day. Trust me, the recognition, it means everything to them. Hand on heart, the most magical moments I've had are the ones that aren't planned at all. Stumbling across something that you've never seen before, there's always something. Just having a hug with my kids in the moment, getting messy with ice cream bars and Dole Whips. Don't feel you have to go to Disney and do everything. Clue, you can't. You just simply can't. So don't be afraid to take your time. Rides aren't everything. Don't let those wait times get you down. Don't let crowds get you down. There's 1,000,001 ways beyond what I've said here to make magic and to find the magic. And that brings me to you. Please do let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these or extra ones that I haven't mentioned that you think would be helpful to other people watching and reading this. There may be a part 2. I'm pretty sure we can come up with enough ideas for part 2. Please do give this video a like. As I said, vlogs are coming, so give it a subscribe. It would really help. I'm a teeny tiny channel. And if you're enjoying what I'm talking about, give me a subscribe. Just hit the sub button. Love you. And that is gonna do it. I've got quite a few ideas for vlogs coming up. I've also got a couple of trips coming up that are Disney, but we're going to be heading to Disneyland Paris in just a couple of weeks. They've just launched their 30th anniversary. I can't wait to bring you all of that, show you around those parks. So much excitement to come. For now, I'm going to log off. Much love to you all. Have a great few days, and I'll be back really, really soon. Bye.